Bad news. Stay with us for Emmerdale next.
Cross and Blackwell. Well.
Beecham's All-in-One will relieve a blocked nose, shivers and a cough. It also helps to clear your head. Beecham's All-in-One, all-round relief from cold symptoms.
It's time to wake up, Tommy.
Tommy.
Hey, partner, it's time to get up.
Oh no, here she comes!
Tommy, your porridge is getting cold.
You asked for it, Tommy.
If you owned a computer as easy as an Apple Macintosh, what would you do with it?
The Bill, and a lesson in drinking and driving.
Alcohol.
How could anyone lose control of a car there?
Where's the girl? They took her straight into theatre.
Where'd you get this from? A few hours ago, everything was fine. Now my daughter is fighting for her life.
Praying for a Miracle. The Bill, Tuesday drama at 8 on Carlton.
We caught you at it.
Catching the villains on your doorstep. Tuesdays at 8:30 on Carlton. The Cook Report.
Welcome to Tuesday night, where the party's on in Emmerdale.
This is all I need, having to go round smiling at people who would have quite happily lynched you and me a couple of weeks ago, and then watched them knocking back food and drink at my expense.
Glad you're in a party mood.
The locals I can handle. In the end, they don't matter. But my own son deliberately trying to humiliate me, sneaking off getting married after all I've done for him.
But the more Chris has, the more he seems to expect.
Kim, for my own peace of mind, I have to be firm with him.
You'd be doing him a favour in the long run. I'm sure of it.
I doubt if Christopher will see it that way. Still, I've made up my mind. I'm going to see the solicitor.
To change the will?
Well, I can't let it drag on, can I?
Good. You owe it to yourself and Chris. Do you want me to come with you?
No. You keep an eye on this lot. I'll see you later.
Oh, come on, Sam. Have you had my buoy?
I won't go near him.
Must be all then.
Is this what you're looking for?
It's like Lee's station in here.
You've not seen our house in the morning.
No, come on, you two. You're going to be late.
Are you walking down with us?
Yeah, okay.
Right. Now, come on, Parody. Up you go. I've been having a word with your mother.
Yeah, and I suppose she was slagging me off.
No, she wasn't, Linda. Now, you should talk to her, you know.
I'm not going to waste my breath.
No, and I'm not wasting mine. Now, you are welcome to stay here, Linda. You know that. But I don't want your mother and father thinking that I'm encouraging you one way or the other. There's nothing that can't be sorted by talking.
Isn't there? Mum, can I buy some jewellery for the party?
Oh, well, I'm sure I'll find you something.
We're going to be up really late, aren't we?
Well, just this once, seeing it's a very special event.
You're not kidding. The amount of plonk the Tates have ordered off us.
Well, I know someone who won't be going near it. Yeah, well, there's no point in going then, is there?
Oh, you'll be going all right. And you'll be nice and polite.
Why should we go sucking up to them?
Because they put a nice bit of business my way, even if they did pay just above cost.
And when you go out and try and find a job, it's either the Tates or nothing round here. What, and become a bumpkin like Seth? Or him.
What about me?
Roy's here, Kelly.
Right, you two can give me a hand with all this to the car.
Where's it all going like?
I am purveyor of fine wines and ales to the Tates.
You'll be all right tonight, Scott.
Yes, they've ordered plenty of lemonade.
I've been thinking about this party.
It's going to be great, isn't it?
I've a good mind to tell Frank Tate he should stop letting people shorten his land. It's cruel and barbaric. Isn't it, Roy?
Yeah, barbaric.
Right, that's it now. Listen, we don't want any protests, we don't want any boozing, and we don't want any sulking. Thank you.
We are going to enjoy this party, aren't we?
Well, let's just go for a couple of hours then. Do us good to get out.
You go then.
I want to go with you. Oh, come on, they're good enough to invite us.
Just because it's a landlord, he doesn't own us.
It's over our Linda, this, isn't it?
Well, she said some terrible things, Ned. As if I didn't know her. And after the way you me stuck by her.
She's still your daughter.
Well, she can act like it then.
Aye, they're always a worry, aren't they? I say, I was very upset to hear that your Linda's cleared off and gone off the rail.
No, mind your own business.
I'm only trying to be neighbourly.
Hands a little brush, love.
I take it she's not come back then. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not just prying.
Not much.
No, listen, this is a business proposition. I mean, we've got very high hopes for our bed and breakfast, you know. Chances are we're going to get more people than we can handle. So I thought, like, I might send some of them your way for a small consideration. I mean, you've got room, haven't you, like, with your Linda clearing off?
Oh, I send them over, Nellie. They can sleep in the beehive. It'll seem like luxury after your dump.
What's this? Kelly, she's at that militant age.
Belligerent age, more like.
As long as she doesn't pick at the tea shop about my bacon butties. I decided to humour her. I'm going to make some nut cutlets for tea.
I'm not eating squirrel food. I need red meat. Something to put lead in my pencil.
Well, it hasn't worked so far. Hi.
There's another one.
Another what?
Militant.
Charming. I'm a respectable married woman. I know you sly devils. Congratulations. Thanks. You heard? Yeah, congratulations. We didn't want to make a fuss. I should have told you. No, it doesn't matter, honestly. I'm really pleased for you both. To be honest, we didn't want Frank sticking his oar in. Thought it was better that way. I wonder if things would have been different if I'd stood up to them more.
Hey, we could just turn up. Walk in like.
Why bother?
For a laugh. There'll be free beer, Dad.
I won't suck Tate's sail ever in desert my belly when I'm fired.
I think he's tight for not inviting us.
They're all two-faced, smiling while they're stabbing each other in the back.
Well, I'm proud we've not been asked.
What's that?
Tate's do.
There's now to be proud of being a social leopard.
Leopard. Leper. And we're not lepers, we're martyrs. We stood up to them and we won. You're not going to have us round for sausage rolls, is he?
Nobody has us round. Never, ever. Do they?
Of course they do.
Go on, then. When did anyone invite us round?
Went to that Joe Sugden's funeral.
We get it crashed, that.
Them pies were nice.
Leopards. Social leopards. That's what we are.
Never mind, Mum. We'll all go to the Woolly tonight, eh?
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Do you know, you could have climbed that social ladder. You'd have looked lovely with that Lady Ware's son. And you wouldn't disgrace us like Glover's daughter. You know that Jan Glover? She'd think she's Lady Docker.
Who?
You and me, Tina. We've been held back.
Who's held you back?
She had a gold-plated car, that Lady Docker.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi there. So, do you think Nick will let Alice be in the nativity play?
Ooh, let's ask him.
He hardly looks in a festive mood.
Tell me about it. Hey, Sarah wants Alice to be in the Christmas play.
Fine. She'll enjoy it. Yeah, I said okay.
And Sarah would like you to be involved as well.
Kathy, I'm sorry, I don't think I'm up to playing one of the three wise men.
Stagehand.
What?
Well, you could paint the scenery.
Go on, do it, Nick. I mean, it isn't as though you haven't got plenty of time on your hands, is it?
Oh, Betty, you've noticed.
Oh, they're lovely, Alan.
I just wanted to wish you both every happiness.
Well, we're just sorry we couldn't invite you to the wedding.
There's a lot to be said for slipping away quietly. Well, thank you. No, in my experience, the most flamboyant of weddings is no guarantee of a successful marriage.
I suppose the flowers are just a bribe to get her back behind the bar.
No, of course not. Well, not for tonight, anyway.
Why not tonight?
Well, you're going to your father's party.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'll be in at the normal time. I'll just put these in water.
Don't you think you ought to tell Frank you've got married?
I have.
Well, how did he take it?
Well, not well. That's his problem.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Yeah, well, I'm my own boss while Zoe's away.
And you just couldn't resist being away from me.
All I'm doing is transferring calls to the surgery. It's dead quiet, actually. It's doing me head in. You know, Betty had a go at me after you went. You can tell whose side she's on.
Oh, she's all right, is Betty.
Well, what are we going to do, Biff?
I wish my boss were away.
I suppose you two need this as an excuse.
I didn't think you did.
No, that's true. Frank and I are very close.
Well, I know somebody who could do with some mistletoe. Can I? Here, Dave. That's for you and Kathy.
Thanks.
You'd be embarrassed indeed. But you didn't think your big brother was so shy about kissing the girls, did you, Linda?
Come on, let's get this unloaded.
I know what Frank and I would do without him.
Oh, it'd be great if we could have a backcloth. Still, to manage without, we have a zero budget.
I tell you, I could probably black some cloth and I could paint it.
Look at all this junk of Eric Pollard's.
Don't worry about this. I'll start moving it to the back of the hall.
You're going to need some help with all this.
I'll manage.
Come on, look, why don't you get Biff and Dave to come and help you when they come down for the lunchtime pint?
Sarah, you're joking, aren't you? Biff's up at home farm doing my job. And Dave, well, I don't think he'd give me the muck from underneath his fingernails.
Come on, you can't blame him because things have gone wrong for you.
Oh, I see. You've been taken in by him as well, haven't you? Just like the rest of them. If you were any mate of Kathy's, then you'd tell her to chuck him in because his bad news is Dave.
Hi, love. Pint.
Yeah, ta.
She never even looked at me when she came in, you know.
You had a word with her?
Well, what can I say?
You getting us that drink then, or what?
It's not right, is it, Terry?
What's that?
Tate not inviting us to the party.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? He's been on about it all morning.
It's not fair.
Well, maybe your invite's still in post. Oh, don't encourage him. Sure you're not surprised I don't want you there? You're hardly the county set, are you?
What's up with us?
You and your family are the lowest of the low. Well, frankly, yes. In some people's eyes.
Do you think we're the lowest of the low, Mr. Pollard?
No. But the Tates obviously do.
Hey, never mind, Sam. Eric hasn't been invited either, so he's right down there in dregs with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not had my hour yet.
Oh, very funny.
So what's she been saying?
She's upset.
Yeah, I knew she was talking about me.
Why can't you just have a word with her? Sort things out.
Oh, listen to Golden Boy.
What have I done?
Well, nothing as far as they're concerned. You never do anything wrong. You come in when you want, you drink as much as you want, and when you sleep around, they don't bat an eyelid.
I don't sleep around.
Just because you're a lad, you can please yourself. I'll see you later, Biff.
Yeah, well, they managed to sort that one out.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it all going?
Oh, nearly there. Just the caterers to come later.
Good.
So, what did David Weston have to say?
Very little, actually.
You talked about changing the will.
I said what I wanted, and David did it. Christopher gets nothing.
You are doing the right thing, you know, Frank.
He's still my son, Kim. It wasn't easy.
I know. I've got something to tell you. I wanted to wait until you decided about the will. I didn't want to sway you either way.
Why? What's wrong?
I think you'll see you've made the right decision, Frank. I'm pregnant. That's right. We're going to have a baby.
symptoms this bad, take Night Nurse, so you can get a good night's sleep.
When you have a cold or flu, Night Nurse it better.
Your nose is all red.
Yours is too.
Is it?
Yes. It's this nasty cold weather. It can make your hands red too if you're not careful.
Your hands aren't red. Are you careful?
Fairy is.
No. I mean, you. Milder. What's milder mean?
Well, in cold weather, it's even better at helping to keep my hands soft.
And not red. I've got an idea. Now you won't have red noses anymore.
I knew that you loved me. True love is when you feel that you've known each other forever.
Do you believe in true love?
I accept all that you are and all that you will be. I'm glad that you stick by me.
He looked into my eyes and just said he would take care of me.
True love, a fragrance from Elizabeth Arden.
Tortilla chips are totally tastier when you spice them up with new Uncle Ben's salsa dips. The chunkiest tomatoes, crunchiest onions, tangiest peppers, and Uncle Ben's secret spices. There's hot, cool, and spicy cheese. Transform your tortilla chips, spice them up with new Uncle Ben's salsa dips.
Our new Apricot MS Multimedia PC comes with a fantastic collection of software, but it doesn't need to hide behind it. Because like every Apricot, it looks every bit as good as it performs. And thanks to our advanced engineering and design, it performs amazingly. The new Apricot MS Multimedia PC with the Intel Pentium processor. A great PC, even without the extras.
From plumbers to pizzas, one Fricola finds them all. 3 pages of 500 192 192.
The warmth as Rory Bremner, Bette Midler, and Robson and Jerome all join Des O'Connor. Wednesday at 8 on Carlton.
Dreading this party. Now I want the whole world to be here. I was even tempted to invite the Dingles.
You're that pleased?
What do you think?
Me too. We'll make a proper announcement when everyone's here.
We must. It's a momentous day. Symbolic. I really do feel we're on the threshold of a new era.
My God, Frank, you're getting poetic.
It just goes to show I've still got the odd surprise tacked away.
Yes, don't I know it? What are you two looking so pleased about?
Oh, we're just excited, Betty. The prospect of welcoming old friends.
Where are they? Treat her all, Betty.
Miss Barham.
Help yourself, old mate. As much as you like.
Has he been at it already?
I don't need it, Seth. I've got a good woman.
It's a pity Kathy ain't coming.
Ah, well, she's up to her neck in work.
I didn't know tea shop was open on a night.
Well, just like accounts and that sort of thing.
I think I might try and talk to Linda. She's there.
I don't think it's a good idea tonight.
Well, she's our daughter.
She'll not be pushed.
I don't want to push her.
Yo, let's party!
Have you been drinking at aftershave?
He's had a bath in it, bad stink.
How come you lot are all cheerful?
Never mind that. No acting daft, that's all.
Me?
Maybe Linda's had time to think.
I'll get it now. Kathy?
Hi. I've changed my mind.
You finished your books then?
You look lovely.
Bet you've come keeping an eye on our Dave, haven't you?
Come on, shall we get going?
Oh, some should keep an eye on that Kathy. She's as fit as a butcher's dog.
Behave.
Hi.
Oh, he's bound to say something.
No, he won't.
Let him down, Sarah. Going behind his back.
If we weren't witnesses at the wedding, we would have let Rachel down, and you wouldn't have wanted that, would you?
I hate getting mixed up in family squabbles. I've enough of my own with you.
You will do if you don't relax and enjoy yourself.
Good to see you both.
All right, Frank?
Hi,
Yeah,
Frank.
terrific.
I suppose you've heard that Sarah and I...
It looks wonderful here.
Yeah, Kim's brilliant at organising this sort of thing. I'll catch up with you later.
Good to see you.
Don't spoil his night, Jack.
By the looks of him, nothing will.
I know what your dad's like. And your mum's even worse.
Look, it's me they've got it in for. You've been a perfect gentleman.
Yeah, well, it's not through choice.
Yeah, well, there's no rush, is there?
No. But they still think I'm going to lead you astray.
Yeah, well, they can think what they like.
By heck. Well, if they like that in public...
Well, I'm not standing sentry on landing.
What do you reckon, Jack?
I reckon this must have set Frank back a bit.
No. Them two over there up fellas, eh? What they like, they're hopeless.
The only time Jack worries about the birds and bees is when the AI man calls round.
Well, why not? He's quite a nice boy.
Jack.
Hiya. Look at all the food, eh? Look at all this lot.
Did you see Linda anywhere?
I think she's with Bill.
Is she? I can't see her.
I can't even see.
Lovely to see you all.
Hi-yo.
Hi. My Jan, you're surrounded by handsome men. You look lovely, Kathy. Always like that dress.
Why don't you come and join us, Eric? You look as if you need a bit of company.
No, thanks. Do I look that desperate?
You managed without me, Terry?
Just about.
Well, even so, do you make an effort?
I'll do a tap dance on bar in a minute.
Well, just try. Hey, landlord. I thought you might have laid on some free butties or something for your loyal customers.
Hi.
Oh, Rachel. I think Terry can just about cope, if you'd rather not say.
Well, to be honest, Alan, I'd rather work. It's either this or listening to Chris going on about how he's got one over on Frank.
I'm sure you'd both be very welcome at the party.
Nice try, Alan, but I think we're still in the right. Just don't give me any satisfaction anymore.
Yes, I know, but it's rather sad.
Go on. You'll be late.
Hey, Rachel, do something to cheer us all up, eh?
Aye, buy us a drink.
All right.
You what?
Yeah, to get him my wages.
What, even Eric?
Hey, what do you mean, even Eric?
Here's to a real lady.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I say, let's hope Tate gets maggots in his dinky pies.
I'll see you later. Not too many, you little tiger. No, thanks. Excuse me.
Shall I do it?
I'd like to.
Of course.
Lovely time.
Can I just have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, please? Ah, Alan, welcome. Now, all our good friends are here.
His own son and daughter aren't.
It's important to Kim and I that you are, because I know this sounds a bit sentimental, but this community is like a family, our family. And like any family, we have our differences.
If only he knew.
And like most families, we settle those differences and are the stronger for it. Hear, hear.
You were going to let me do it, Frank.
Of course. Okay, I'll belt up. Kim has got something to say.
I can tell who's pulling his strings.
I thought this would be easy to say. Frank and I are expecting a baby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
Mr. and Mrs. Frank Tate and family.
Yeah! Good, how you getting beat up by two lassies?
Aye, it's because I'm teamed up with one, that's why.
You're referring to me?
You're supposed to be my partner, aren't you? Couldn't hit your barn door.
Right, go for 99 and then we've done it.
Hey, looks like drinks are on you and Eric, Zach. This is going to be a day and night because of you.
You know what? You did right, you, to get rid of them tapes. Because you're happy with your own kind, aren't you?
Yeah, right. I'll just get them drinks.
I'll have a triple brandy and coke.
A triple brandy? I don't think so.
I wonder where you got to.
Why didn't she tell me? Why should she? She must have known earlier. Yet she just carried on like nothing had changed.
Yeah, well, you're out of it. So what's your problem?
What if it's mine? She's having my baby.
Yeah, but it's not yours, is it? You reckoned you haven't been with her for months.
I've not.
And you've nothing to worry about. This couldn't have worked out better for you. You're off the hook, mate.
I think it's smashing news.
You're not joking. I'm going to see Frank about supplying booze for the christening.
Well, give him a chance. This kiddie certainly won't want for anything.
Ah, well, a big house and fancy things aren't the be-all and end-all.
Oh, well, I know that. But you could tell Frank and Kim are well chuffed.
Well, I suppose it might make them get the priorities right. But bringing a child into the world is a lot bigger undertaking than running a business, you know.
You don't have to tell me. It's the hardest job in the world. But you get even more back.
I'm sorry.
Me and my big mouth.
No, it's not you. It's me. Why did I do it?
Oh, come here, love. You did what you thought was right.
She should be over here with us, and she won't be in that state.
Still get on with it, love.
So is it
What?
yours? Haven't you played enough games with me?
Not now.
So, do you think you'll be starting a family? I never thought I could be so happy. Carrying the child of the man I love.
This is a momentous occasion. And it's been a difficult time for them before, but as it may I was... Oh, Frank, I was just saying to Jack that...
Is that whiskey, Frank?
So?
Is that a good idea?
Don't you
Darling? Frank? Frank?
Frank? Where are his tablets?
I'll get them. You'll be all right, Frank.
Kim, his tablets.
Christmas season new animation, movie premieres, and one more surprise. In concert, Take That. A new and very special Wind in the Willows, and for movies...
So where'd you stash her, Eddie?
God has brought you here.
They absolutely love you. You two have hit the jackpot.
From great movies to dazzling animation, whatever you're doing, enjoy Christmas fun, magic, and variety with Carlton.
Duty solicitor Gary Jacobs is the subject of the Tuesday special in just a moment, as he provides legal advice to those under arrest.
I'm Kim Moore. I'm 26, and I think life's too short to waste on beauty sleep.
I contour gel from Oil-of-Ule, living proof it works.
I feel like chicken tonight. I'm dying to try that tangy new Chinese bean and ginger sauce. Chicken tonight.
Between us, your cat couldn't be in better hands.
Elton John's love songs. 17 classics, one special album.
He specialized in chaos and destruction.
When can I move in, Drake?
Then he moved in with a vengeance.
I don't like this guy.
If he's in, he's got rights. I want him out of here!
This is a sick individual, Miss Palmer.
This is all happening to us in our home.
It's nothing personal. God forbid he ever makes it personal.
Pacific Heights, Movie Menace, Thursday at 9 on Carlton.
Now some brief encounters of the legal kind in the Tuesday special.
I have to be available at the beck and call of any punk, drunk or innocent person who's been arrested, taken to a police station and who requires assistance from a solicitor.
Every day, over 5,000 duty solicitors provide 24-hour coverage of police stations. For those detained, the service is free. Total cost to the taxpayer is £68 million and rising.
Yeah, I've been with a client and I've just left him. Don't ask him about legal advice, or I shall tell my client to say nothing.
Will you be happy to let him out once he's sobered up a bit?
Right, I wish to speak to you regarding matters criminal. You've got a few minutes, have you?
Our job is actually to make police officers work hard. We're only there to represent the clients.
This is how most of us see the AA, mending broken down cars. But the AA also provides another kind of breakdown service, linking the paramedics of the legal world to more than 2,000 police stations across the UK.
Duty Solicitor Telephone Services speaking, can I help you?
London operates Britain's busiest duty solicitor scheme. There are more than 700 lawyers providing 24-hour service to the city's police stations.
Gary Jacobs with sound advice.
You want to write to me, Gary Jacobs at Talk Radio UK? 1 sheet of paper. Not like this one. 5. That's what happens to them. I can only read 1 sheet.
Gary Jacobs takes flight from his Legal Eagle radio show to start a grueling weekend as duty solicitor. He covers up to 6 police stations over a 2-day period.
People might say the solicitors have a vested interest in going along to police stations to earn the fee. Well, of course we do. I mean, that's the same in every job. An undertaker would be very disappointed if nobody passed away on his patch in a period of a year. He'd be out of business.
A quiet corner shop where the owner is preparing to cash up for the day. Armed with a gun, 2 youths burst in and decide to help themselves to the takings. The next day, informants tell detectives another armed robbery is planned. the suspect's car is put under surveillance.
Lima 1, the target vehicle has been stopped. It's been stopped.
Armed police swoop. They arrest 4 young men after a gun is found.
You're under arrest on suspicion of armed robbery. You don't need to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't say anything now, which you may later align in court. Attention! Off! Right, mate, attention, please. Attention. Off!
A 17-year-old suspect, not arrested in the car but alleged to be one of the shop robbers, is taken to police cells. Detectives brief Duty Solicitor Pal Sangera on the background to the arrest.
Pointed out by any of these witnesses. Have you taken anybody around and said, is that him or not? So if you don't get him saying, yes, I did it, the next stage is what? An identity parade, presumably?
There will be, yes.
But you know I'm duty solicitor tonight, don't you? Yes.
After a full day at her East London office, Joy Merriam spends some precious time with her daughter before the long night ahead.
Might have to go out. Hello?
My daughter doesn't like it when I have to go out, and there's a knock-on effect that the next day you're absolutely exhausted as well. So if you're on duty as I am tonight on a Friday night, I'll probably be fairly tired.
Tony Edwards runs one of the country's biggest legal aid firms. He's been called out to represent an alleged rapist.
Yeah. Your client was arrested in the very early hours, just shortly after midnight, as a result of this allegation of rape.
Yeah.
I've explained as fully as I can the circumstances leading up to the offence and unsolicited comments made by your client at the time of his arrest.
That's what I'm after. Let me just get to them.
I would like to do an interview, and it would be my intention at this stage to release him, to return on another day.
Before starting his duty shift, Gary Jacobs prepares a client for a tough court case. Alex Ashton has been charged with assaulting a neighbour, but he says he was defending himself.
The defence of self-defence is absolutely great, but this guy's got injuries, so it's more than just one little slap, isn't it? You're going to be cross-examined, and it's going to be suggested to you that he used really foul language, bad language, abusive, racially taunting, and that you went for him you're like Cantona.
Joy Merriam's first call is to deal
my service so highly.
Well, you do now.
Yes, now.
Well, it may not be too late. I admit we're not the most prestigious firm in the world. There'll be no flights on Concorde with us. But we can match any salary you'll be offered elsewhere.
It's not just a question of salary.
I know. But if it were, Heather, if even the smallest particle of reason was to do with money, I want you to know we'll match it.
I'm very flattered.
Flattered enough for me to tear this up?
I'm afraid not.
Of course not. But there is the question of responsibility. Hamilton and Devereux. It's big.
It's prestigious.
Big. To be stuck at a desk. A beautiful little island in an ocean of grey-suited men adding up drab columns of figures.
I happen to like columns of figures.
Don't people matter?
Well, I get out and about occasionally.
Not as much as you will here. Accountancy is not just figures for me, Heather. It's people with problems.
It's little people with little problems.
Well, I can't deny that. We do have some big fish, though.
Yes, and I'll get to handle them in about 30 years' time. I've been very, very happy here, Jonathan, and you've been more than good to me. But, I'm way back at the end of a very long queue on a very long road.
How would you like to jump the queue?
How big a jump?
Substantial.
Why?
Market forces. You're in demand, I have to offer more to keep you.
If I'm as good as you think I am, I should be able to answer. Can't at the moment.
I wouldn't expect you to. You know, Heather, modern-day business has outgrown its vocabulary, probably due to modern-day pressures. When we wanted something quickly, we used to say quickly or immediately, not now. Now you have to say, I want it yesterday, and preferably in a transatlantic accent. I dare say that's the kind of nonsense they talk in these prestigious establishments. Me, I've just got 2 trays, one labeled "Do these soon," and the other one, "These can wait." I'll put your letter in here.
You can. Does Heather Havisham live here?
Heather Huntington.
Oh, aye, that's right.
Havisham must have been her maiden name then.
Aye.
So you must have known her before she got married.
God, you're like lightning, girl.
So she didn't need to change the name?
What?
Her initials?
Oh, aye. They're the same.
Oh, you're like grease lightning, you, aren't you?
Is this her house?
Yeah, but she's out at work at the moment.
Isn't her wee mate staying here now?
Roger?
No, Polly.
Polly? Oh no, she's gone. Polly gone.
Do you know what time she'll be back?
About 6, I think. Have you come far?
Not at all. Belfast.
Belfast? Well, do you want to come in for a cup of tea? Get out the rain?
No, thanks. I'll be on my way.
Aren't you coming back?
Aye. About 6 o'clock tonight.
You having me on?
Aye.
Will you be taking Heather out? Tonight?
What's funny about that?
Nothing. Is that for Heather?
God, that's a shocking nose disease you've got there, darling.
Present?
Aye, it is. It's a wee... God, it's stopped ticking.
Try and keep awake, will you, lad?
Stop shuffling your feet. Get your hands out of your pockets, Dave.
What's this teacher's name?
Sweeney. Todd.
Oh, where's his office?
Mr. and Mrs. Dance. Damon, come in. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Take that chair there. I'm Mr. Todd, head of Damon's Year. I'll say straight away, I don't agree with suspensions. Most of the kids are persistent truants anyway, and they thank us for it. Suspension's a final warning, if you like. And at the end of this interview, I'm going to ask you and Damon to sign a form saying this is his last chance. And the next time he steps out of line, he's out. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Mrs. Grant?
Look, what exactly has he done?
What hasn't he done? Gambling, offensive language, selling property in school, which we strongly suspect was stolen, and now these latest escapades. Cling film on the staff lavatory, and an obscene card to a female member of staff.
That wasn't me.
Damon.
Can I see the card?
It's very offensive.
I'm over 21.
It wasn't me, Mum, honest. What sort of a mind have you got, eh, son?
Didn't do it.
No, you never do you?
He didn't do it. That's not his writing.
You wouldn't expect it to be.
Did you do that, Damon? No, honest, Mum, I never. He didn't do it.
He was caught red-handed.
I was there when he found it, that's all.
You always are, aren't you, lad?
Look, he didn't do it. I know when he's telling the truth.
I've heard that before.
Oh, yeah? Well, not from me, you haven't.
If we can leave aside the card for a moment.
He's been punished for something he hasn't done.
We'll come back to the card.
I know we will.
Last time he was caned, and that didn't have any effect. This time, I'm afraid it's suspension.
Just a minute. I signed a form saying he wasn't to be caned.
There's nothing here.
His dad brought it in personally.
We didn't receive it.
I can't remember what I've done with it.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Sheila.
Look, I don't want him caned anymore.
Sheila, forget it.
He's 16 years old.
Well, let him act like it.
Ooh, you're a fine one to talk. You're not caning my lad, frightening him to death and turning him into a coward.
Not when he can take his punishment like a man.
Man? Man? Who caned him?
I'm his head of year, I did.
Oh. And would you be as fast to hit his father?
I think that's irrelevant.
Well, I don't. If there's any chastising to do, his father will do it.
I suspect it's all too late now anyway. He'll be gone round about June, and we won't be shedding any tears.
Gone?
After the CSEs.
You're throwing him out?
That would be a distinct possibility if he hadn't told us he was leaving anyway.
Well, nobody's told us.
Come in.
Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
About this substantial leap in my career.
You've been brooding.
How substantial?
Very. Name some of our big ones.
Oh, Jones Haulage, the Beef Burgers chain, and that chain of butchers.
Harrison's.
Yes, but, well, Paul Adams handles all those.
Paul Adams is 64 years old.
Point taken.
Substantial enough?
More than enough.
The biggest cog in a little wheel.
Not quite. Do I get any of your clients?
I own the wheel. Have you much on tomorrow?
No, I think I have an appointment about 4 o'clock.
Well, take the morning off. Think things over.
Right, thanks.
And Heather, cast your mind back to when I first interviewed you. 36 applicants, and I chose you. Probably for the very qualities that attracted Hamilton and Devereux. Except those qualities are more obvious now because of what you learned here. If you leave, I'll feel I was wrong to have chosen you in the first place. And I'll feel used, Heather.
Excuse me, missus. Could you move to your right, please? I'm trying to see the telly.
If you don't have an up-to-date TV license, it means that you're watching while others are paying, even if you're just putting it off.
What are you doing? I'm just watching the golf.
Don't kid yourself. You're risking a big fine. TV license evasion. It's not fair, it's not right, and it's against the law.
I love the blue fabric softener freshness my Bold gives me.
I love the yellow fabric softener freshness my Bold gives me. But if after a time I get used to it and fancy a change, Bold gives me a choice of softeners so I can enjoy a new kind of freshness all over again.
Bold. The choice is refreshing.
If you pay off your credit card balance every month or every other month, you won't be interested in this. If you're one of 9 million who don't, you will. In most respects, the Royal Bank of Scotland MasterCard is just like any other credit card. It's accepted throughout the world. But the main difference between this card and other leading credit cards is the interest rate they charge you. Royal Bank MasterCard charges 14.5% APR. Compare that with Lloyds Access, Midland Visa, Barclays Visa, or NatWest Access. That's about 50% more than Royal Bank MasterCard charges. There's no annual fee, and you don't even have to bank with them. Want one?
For more information on Royal Bank MasterCard, telephone 0800 16 16 16 now.
PG Tips at last.
Shirley, have you seen my thingamajig?
The drawer on the right.
Who put it there then?
Mum, can I? No, Kevin, not until you've done your homework. Oh. Samantha, phone.
It's all right, Mum. It's
Steve. Oh, at last. PG Tips. That was a taste worth waiting for. You lot?
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
There's an old saying, a penny saved is a penny earned. The Yorkshire farmers who founded Asda knew that, so they decided that to give their customers the best value in the land, they should offer them permanently low prices. Good, honest value, always. This Christmas at Asda, we've over 200 beers from around the world, all at prices that have been constantly checked to make sure they stay low, permanently low. In fact, if you buy the same beer, crisps or snacks cheaper anywhere else, we'll give you your money back. That's a promise. That's Asda price.
Totes Toasties, the original slipper socks, are now made with Lycra. They're fun to wear and non-slip with a thicker tread. Pick a pair of Totes Toasties.
Tomorrow?
Can't.
Why not?
Because we're going to be drinking all kinds of ale tonight, aren't we?
We're not, you know.
We are, the foursome.
Well, I don't think Heather's going to be there.
Oh, behave. You told us this morning she was coming.
Yeah, but I know something you don't.
Well, go on, tell us.
If you come jogging with us tomorrow.
How far?
About 5 or 6.
Miles?
Of course.
Behave.
All right, then. I won't tell you.
Go on, tell us.
No.
If you tell us, I'll tell you something I know.
You don't know nothing.
About your Marie.
You don't know anything about our Marie.
Suit yourself.
I don't know what you're sending that for.
I've got to do something. If you won't, I will.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
I've told you, they're not caning my lad anymore.
It's more good hiding that fella once, not less of him.
Then we'll do it.
Ma'am, they're just going to ignore it anyway.
They can't ignore it. If I say I don't want my lad beaten, they can't beat him.
Chatty bit of him.
Oh, everything's a joke to you, isn't it?
Do you know what? I don't understand you, girl. I don't understand you. He causes all the trouble. He's not the little angel that you think he is, you know. Hey, shut up with you, lad.
Then we'll punish him our way.
Yeah.
Hey, you,
He
me
wants
bubble
to punish
bath.
Oh, was it yours?
It's you stole me bubble bath, you know.
Oh, well, I'll buy you some more,
You make me sick, you do. Towel, aftershave, bubble bath.
Hey,
You smell like a pig.
That report card of yours, you get it home here to me every night, okay? And you stay in here till you've done your homework. And you stay in all day Saturday to do any homework that you've forgotten in the week, right?
What? What about the match?
You won't be going to match because you're not taking any more money out of this house.
He's never in the
Shut up, you two!
God.
I'm going out. Good night.
He wants sorting out as well, and that's down to you.
What do you think I've just been doing?
Nothing. That's what I think you're doing. Nothing.
Oh. That's a grand wee place you've got here.
I don't believe this. What are you doing in England?
I'm over for the rugby.
Oh, of course.
And I couldn't go back without saying hello. Hello?
Well, hello, Will.
Shut your eyes and hold your hands out.
Oh. Oh, what is it?
Open it and find out.
Oh, it's the hotel. Did you do it?
Ah, no, that's well beyond me. You remember yon wee hall porter?
Who's Sean?
Aye. Well, he's taken a terrible shine to you. He did it. He made it.
Oh, it's lovely.
You'd leave it standing any day, sure. Come here, would you look at your woman? God, you'd put the angels in heaven to shame. Put on your coat, I'm taking you out to the theatre.
Well, I'm already going out this evening.
Was,
But I'm going to have to let him know.
I could be a terrible disappointed man, surely. Come on, we can do it on the way.
On the way?
Aye, it's a wee piece of old Ireland. Old Casey's ploughing the stars.
How do, Barry?
All right, Alan. What are you doing here?
Same as you. Eating.
Small world, isn't it?
Aren't you going to join us?
I can't, mate. Expecting company.
So am I.
Old bit of stuff, is it?
Ravishing bit of stuff.
Same here, mate. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Heather.
You what?
Heather Huntington.
Who told you?
She did, when she asked me.
Asked you what?
Asked me out. Hey, I don't know why you're sitting there, Barry. That table's reserved for somebody called Broken Brow.
What's she doing asking you?
I'm the chaperone.
Chaperone?
Ah, here she is now.
Who's the fella?
Haven't a clue.
Alan, Barry, this is Will Thurley.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Will's an old friend of mine from Ireland. He's just come over to see me. And I know this is going to sound really rude, but do you mind if we go off to Manchester this evening to see a play?
What now, like?
Well, Will has to go back tomorrow.
Do you mind, Barry?
Doesn't look like I've got much choice, does it?
Maybe you and Heather could fix up a date some other time, eh?
Yes, I'd like that.
Yeah.
No hard feelings then?
No. We've all got to do our bit for Anglo-Irish relations, haven't we?
Oh, aye. Nice to meet you both.
See you again sometime, eh?
Aye.
Okay,
See you,
bye-bye.
Barry.
Bye.
Lucky fella.
Yeah.
Well, I'd best be getting off.
Oh, wait, you can't go yet, Alan. Terry will be in a minute, giving me all kinds of stick. You're me witness.
Witness?
Yeah, that she came.
I'm sorry, Barry. I'll have to go. You see, Heather were going to pay for my meal. I didn't bring any cash with me.
Well, why didn't you tell her?
Well, don't be soft.
Oh, I'll pay for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ace. Garçon, another menu, please.
What are you reading?
Third World Poverty, the Basis of Western Capitalism.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the film. You enjoying it?
Yeah. What are you after?
Listen, Sheila, we're not sending that letter, all right?
I've said I'm sending the letter, and I'm sending it.
That's the trouble with you, girl. You're getting too big for your boots.
Oh, Anna. Well, let me tell you, I've got as much right to say what happens to my son as you have.
Write letters to the school.
What's the ever do with Israel these days?
It's because he's not working.
And 'cause of you.
And 'cause of you two as well and all. There was something.
What?
Well, you know my dad stopped me match money.
Well, I know that.
Well, they're playing Rangers, you see.
What, Texas Rangers?
Oh, that's a good one, that.
You're not half a creep.
Well, it's the derby next week.
Tough.
Will you lend us the money to go?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, don't be tight. What?
I said yeah, on one condition.
Oh, what?
That you think it over about leaving school.
Well, beat it, will you?
Well, keep quiet about it then, eh?
Well, why should I?
Oh, suit yourself then.
Where are you going?
Out!
The alehouse!
Yes!
All right, then.
What?
What were you talking about?
tea, Mum.
You see, the thing is, Barry, the people with money don't want to change the rules. The rules suit them. They've still got the hooligan urge in them, you see. So they've got to have a game where they can act like hooligans but still stay within the rules. And that's where rugby union comes in.
Hello, Heather. My God, Heather, you've changed, girl. You've put on a bit of weight. Hang on a minute. It's Alan, Michelle.
So it is.
Very funny. Come on, make a noise like a tenor. She's been? Yeah, and I'm Father Christmas. Alan?
It's true, Terry, she has been.
Well, where is she now?
Well, she had to go somewhere.
Oh, where?
Well, as a matter of
No
fact...
one, she was on a totter. Well, what happened to the Irish fella she was with?
He called round. Oh, he's lovely.
Oh, that fella, yeah. Oh, that's a cousin, that.
No, it's not.
Come on, a tenner. Well, she did turn up, didn't she, Ter? The bet was she'd have a meal with you, and I'd see it with my own eyes. Was it? You know it was. Oh, all right, double or quits then. No, a tenner. Right, come on, Michelle. The wheel goes round tomorrow. Barry Gavin all right, Terry. Yeah. Start, thanks. Come on, Michelle. Aren't you staying for the scran? And watch you crying in your ale all night.
We're going clubbing it. See ya.
See ya. See you, love. Oh, Alan, don't let him get you too drunk. He might take advantage of you.
Aye. See you, lad. To start with, I'll have seafood Provençal.
Hey?
Followed by escalope de veau Cordon
You what?
And a bottle of Côte de Bon Voyage, please.
Alan, that's going to cost me about 20 nicker.
A deal's a deal, Barry, lad.
Stew, egg and chips, mate.
Coming up, women who say they enjoy being with men and women. We'll meet these bisexual women, their boyfriends, and their female lovers next.
It began with attempted blackmail.
Did you do business with him? For God's sake, be honest.
What do you mean a woman?
A big, beautiful blonde hooker.
Shut up, Andy!
I'll get him on the stand, and I'll tear him apart.
Soon it became murder.
There was a guy there.
John, why didn't you tell me you were at the hotel the night of the murder?
And he says to tell you that you better be sure you get the right creep on trial.
You were the man who phoned the police, right?
No! The lab guys say maybe somebody was disguising their voice.
Listen. That's a match. This is a murder trial, not a case of blackmail.
We had no way of knowing we'd end up on a major trial together. Just forget the evidence?
It doesn't prove that Ross didn't kill her.
You got this because you know how to nail them shut.
The more I work on this case, the more confused I get.
Burn him, Joe. Just burn him.
Victoria Principal in Naked Lie, Saturday at 10 on UK Living.
Did you see that? Come on, pull over.
All right. All right.
On an ocean of sorrow, true love never dies. Inside the pocket of a clown.
Turn on to CMT on the hour, every hour, and you could win a holiday to America.
What on earth makes eggs scramble? And fruit jam? The Breville pie magic, of course. Pop in the pastry, the filling, and delicious pies in just 8 minutes. Mmm. No wonder every dinner's a winner. The Breville pie magic. It's a brevelation.
Vidal Sassoon gives your hair confidence with the wave of our hot air brush.
Designed for styling, the interchangeable brushes create beautiful waves and volume with soft bristles and rotating barrels that make styling tangle-free. The Hot Air Combi Styler from Vidal Sassoon.
Lean back, lower, further.
She's pregnant. No, Limbo Dancer. Posability. The crazy family game with endless posabilities.
Want to travel to the United States? See superstar Garth Brooks live in concert? Well, you can get there by watching country music television, any hour, on the hour. Turn on to...
Dad, you're really playing today?
Yeah, I'm playing.
At Wembley?
Yeah, I'm playing.
One big cup final.
Dad, just had my chocolate.
One sticky problem. Chocolate.
Kick-off's not till 3. Relax.
One big solution. New big box Persil Automatic. Now tackles more tough stains first time because it has a food stain digester that works even at low temperatures. Persil performs brilliantly, and it shows.
It's now 32 with Queen and Meatloaf. The massive number ones from Blur and Simply Red. 40 of the biggest hits around, including the number ones from Shaggy and Coolio. Now 32 with Everything But the Girl, Cher and Eternal, Oasis, Pulp and Tina Turner. Now 32. That's what I call music.
The story continues.
There's nothing we can't talk about.
Not exactly.
Then what? Exactly.
It frightens me when I think what she may be willing to do to make it happen.
I could break every bone in his body.
Why are you doing this? Why?
Is he the father of your baby? Why all these questions? Why do you doubt me? Why don't you let Mama just loosen you up a little bit?
Once a floozy, always a floozy, if you ask me.
All this and more on The Young and the Restless, tonight at 8 on UK Living. They're wild. The game's wild.
The Joker triples at 3 seconds to answer. $17,000
on a trip to Singapore.
Because The Joker's wild, tonight at 7:35 on UK Living. Now we catch up on the goings-on in Brookside.
Bobby! Bobby! Nothing!
Morning, She.
Keep your eyes closed, won't you?
Where's your Lord and Master?
In his pit. Bob! Matt is here!
Just finished, She.
Yeah. Trees will be home now, won't she?
I don't know, I've been out over an hour, girl, jogging. You want to get him at it?
Want a bomb under him.
He's taking it all lying down, isn't he?
All right, Matty, lad.
No, Lazarus has risen, eh?
Behave yourself. Weather looks lousy, lad.
Wicked.
Fancy a cup of tea?
I wouldn't say no, Bob.
Shay, what are you doing round here?
I've come here to take you jogging.
You've got to be joking, haven't you? You remember the other fella, Sconhead Jones? Reckon he was going to put years on his life. Second time he went out, he got knocked over by a bus.
He was the fittest corpse we ever buried. Nah, it's this, Bob.
What is it?
Lecky, final demand.
Oh, there's ways round this.
Not anymore. They're doing all round our way, lad. Disconnecting.
What, in the winter?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Go and talk to them.
Well, that's a good idea.
Well, you know what they're like down there, Bob. I mean, they've got rules and regulations coming out the backsides. I wouldn't know if you come down with us and have a go.
What can I do, lad?
Oh, you can handle the likes of them, Bobby.
I'll come with you if you think I can do any good, yeah?
Well, it won't do any harm, will it?
I'll try and get them to stop it out your gyro.
Oh, none of that. Well, that's what they've been after since I first signed on. I mean, this crowd, they're always spouting about how people should be allowed to spend their money the way they want to. And they get you on the dole and all of a sudden everything's different, eh? They stop your rent, your rates, your lecky money, and they give you the few buttons you've got left to spend. Well, it's not on, Bobby. I mean, what's good enough for them's good enough for us dole-lights.
Cut you off then, lad.
Oh, well, maybe. We'll see.
Sheila! Sheila!
What?
Is it ready?
Is what ready?
The tea.
I've been out working. I haven't got time for making tea.
Well, you're not starting that lark again, are you? I'll stuff the tea. Give us a couple of quid.
What for?
I'm going into town.
Oh, that's a couple of quid, is it?
Now, hey!
Oh, I'll see it outside, lad.
Yeah, I'm coming now, Matty, lad. Who do you think you are, girl?
Who do you think you are? Matty comes round with a problem, it's coat on and off. Your own family's practically falling apart, but oh, that can wait.
Falling apart?
Falling apart. Your eldest son's practically a criminal. Damon's being chucked out of school. Karen's too frightened to bring a mate home, let alone a fella. I'm skivvying morning, noon and night. And you have seen more life in an urgent note.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later on, Gail. Okay.
Sorry about that, Matty, lad.
Don't worry about it, Bobby. I've had it all. I'm still getting it.
You don't bring the bacon home round here, lad. You're just not on.
Now, don't start talking about Sheila like that, because you've got a good one there, Bobby.
I had a good one, you mean?
Listen, you've put me straight a few times, and maybe I can put you straight. It's nothing to do with money, lad.
You're joking. It's all money, money, money.
No, it's a consideration. Of course it is. But that's not all it is, Bob. During the 30s...
Oh, Matty, not all our yesterday.
Hang on, during the 30s, all they had was snooker halls and street corners. And that's where the likes of you and I could go then. Not anymore, boy. The 1945 Labour government came out of snooker halls, Bobby.
Matty, you're teaching your granny how to suck eggs, lad.
Listen, out of snooker halls, lad. Eh? That's where they came from. And guys who never had two halfpence to knock together could go down there and they could talk about how things were together. All together.
So what?
Not today, though, lad. Today, we rot in our beds, eh? Get up, look at breakfast telly, eh? Then afternoon movies. And before you know where you are, lad, it's bedtime again, eh? And all you've done all day is not talk to anybody at all, but soak in what they want you to soak in, Bobby.
So what?
So what? Get out, do something, lad. Run.
Oh, behave.
Well, walk, then. Listen, there's an unemployment centre in Arden Street.
I know there is.
You're doing all the things I did when I was first put out of work, Bobby. Screaming stand-up fights with the wife and kids, looking at the clock going round on the wall. Don't let it happen to you, lad. Get out, do something.
Hello?
Coffee?
Oh, thanks. It's lovely.
I'm afraid I was seen taking in your milk.
Who by?
The wee nosy one.
Michelle.
Aye. Oh, and another woman about 40 from across the way.
Oh, that'll be Sheila.
I'll be putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5.
No, 6. They tend to exaggerate round here.
Oh. You sleep well?
Yes. And you?
Not at all. My feet kept poking out the end.
Oh, I had plenty of room.
A big bed like that going to waste.
Oh, I'm flattered, Will, that you'd as much intention of sleeping with me as I had of asking you.
You're awful sure of yourself.
That's a simple thing, platonic relationship.
There's no such thing in my book.
have you come here?
I told you. For the rugby.
Yeah, but why here?
Now, should I tell you it was to look once more into your twinkling gypsy eyes? Or should I tell you the truth?
The truth.
Right you are then. It was to look once more into your twinkling gypsy eyes.
Tell me the truth.
Your parents asked me to.
Oh.
Well, they were thinking you might be going through a bad patch with you kicking your man out and all.
Oh, I'm over my bad patch.
How do you expect them to know that? She only write to them once in a blue moon.
Okay, I'll write more often.
But appreciate it.
Right, I consider myself well and truly reprimanded. Would you have come otherwise?
Go fishing for compliments, you'll end up with sharks.
Sorry.
Aye, I would have come. Well, I would have. They've hit me with this £800 tax bill, and I need a good accountant to sort it out.
Oh, I hate you.
All right.
What have you got on?
Why, what's wrong with me?
Well, are you running like that?
No.
What are you going to put on then?
Oh, hey, Michelle, my head's banging.
You said you'd come jogging with us.
I can't.
You said if I told you about Heather, you'd come jogging with us in the morning.
I can't, can I? Because I've got no clobber.
Well, you'll have to run like that then.
Oh, behave.
Come on.
I'm gone.
Come on.
Ah!
Come on, you.
Oh, I've twisted my ankle.
You're having me on.
No, I'm not. I think I've broke it. Oh,
What have you done?
I don't know. I just twisted it.
Look, if you're having me on, it's going to be your neck getting twisted.
Oh, I'm not. Help me up, quick.
Come on.
Oh,
Honest.
it's killing me.
So you're going?
I don't know. This boss of mine's been really good to me. If I leave, it's like throwing it all in his face, you know?
Has he said that?
Yeah, more or less.
A man who could say that, is he worth worrying over?
But it's not just that. I can stay where I am. I'm at the top of the tree. Join one of the big 8, I'll be at the bottom.
Ah, but it's a bigger tree.
Yeah, with many more branches.
Is it worth climbing?
Is this analogy worth pursuing? Yes, it is worth climbing. I get to meet people with power.
Do you want to meet people with power?
Yes, I do. Is that wrong?
No, not at all. It's just that some of them are ogres. Yeah, at school they used to tell us these wee stories about people having to choose between a short, happy life and a long, miserable one. And the stories, they always seem to choose the short, happy life. I'm damned if I would. For you have a long life there, and the more miserable it is, the more scope you have to make things better. Well, that's what life's all about, after all, isn't it? Striving. You'll have plenty of opportunity for striving with, what do you call them, the big 8, and none of the misery.
Twisted ankle. I'll twist your neck for you.
Where's Sweetness and Light then?
Who?
Marie.
Shopping. And hey, you leave her alone. She's all right, her.
She's always battling.
Well, she had to. She brought me and Petra up when my mum died. Everybody else her age is going out down the clubs. She's tearing her hair out trying to feed us.
What about your old fella?
Told you. Slung his hook.
Oh, I'm not surprised with her around.
Shut it.
Where is he now?
With any luck, dead.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Well, you didn't know him. Alehouse every night. Used to come home, feed hell out me mum. Used to lie in bed at night crying and listening.
Why didn't you stop him?
Marie did. Woke him up in the early hours with a knife in her hand. Told him she'd slit his throat if he did it again.
And he believed her?
She'd have done it.
Oh, that's it, I'm knackered.
Go on your back.
Oh, no. Not more exercises.
Yeah, come on, sit-ups.
Sit-ups, you're joking, aren't you?
Come on, you need the exercise.
It's exercise you want. I know something that's the equivalent of an 8-mile hike.
What's that?
You know.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. With you, it'd be more like a 10-yard sprint.
Oh, come on, let's get sprinting now.
Did you see that? Come on, pull over.
All right. All right.
On an ocean of sorrow, true love never died. Inside the pocket of a clown.
Turn on to CMT on the hour every hour and you could win a holiday to America.
Fidget, she's got a fidget. A fidget. A fidget, she has
Gossard Ultra Bra gave you a great cleavage. New Gossard Ultra Bra Perfection also gives you a soft lining, cushion straps, and stay-in-place pads. So no more fidget.
Long-lasting and beautifully soft. Yardley's Lasting Performance Lipstick from the Restyled range by Yardley.
There's a nutritious breakfast food. It is low in fat and high in fiber, so it fills you up, helping you to resist the kind of snacking that could ruin your diet. One life, one food, one great fiber provider. Kellogg's All Bran.
That's Love is simply the best of love. It features 40 hit songs, including Dina Carroll, Tina Turner, Diana Ross, Take That. Beautiful love songs. It's simply the best of love. That's Love is out now.
Get ready to write down this important number. Introducing the Craftmatic Adjustable Bed. It's something extra special in sleep comfort. Simply press the hand control and the Craftmatic bed automatically adjusts to numerous relaxing positions. No more pillow propping. Watch TV, read, write and relax and feel good at the touch of a button. Raise your head, raise your feet. The Craftmatic bed supports your body in many positions as it helps ease neck, back and legs. Plus, there's optional heat and relaxing built-in massage to help soothe you. And a wide range of mattresses to suit your choice. Call us free and find out about this newest and most exciting way to relax and sleep. Call 0800 33 7722 for your free information pack by post. That's 0800 33 7722. Operators are standing by now on free phone 0800 33 7722. There's no obligation, so call 0800 33 7722 right away.
Want to travel to the United States? See superstar Garth Brooks live in concert? Well, you can get there by watching country music television any hour on the hour. Turn on to CMT, the spirit of America.
The last time you had boiled bacon and cabbage?
Oh, don't you come the Mother Earth routine with me. I mean, are you going to serve boiled bacon and cabbage in your hotel when you own it?
Maybe not.
No.
What time you be back?
Oh, I shouldn't be late. When do you have to go?
I could stop another night.
Well, listen, look, I'll phone you if I'm going to be late. I'm going to call in and see my boss. I expect my letter of resignation's buried deep in his in tray, so I'll have to resurrect it.
You're leaving him then?
It's funny, isn't it? I always make a decision to leave someone every time I see you. I should run an advice column.
You didn't need advice, Heather. Just corroboration.
See you.
I see you.
Tell your dad his tea's ready.
Tea's ready, Dad.
Ask your mother what would happen.
What are we having?
Food.
Food.
What happened?
What do you mean?
School.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Didn't anyone speak to you?
Yeah.
Who?
Ted.
That kid we spoke to?
Yeah.
And?
And what?
Act daft and I'll buy you a coal yard.
He asked me to stay on and I told him I was leaving.
Stupid.
You shut up, you. It's nothing to do with you.
Aye, aye. Why'd you say he's stupid, Karen?
Well, don't you think he is?
Yes, I do, but I'm asking you.
Well, what's he gonna do? There's no jobs.
I'll find something.
This fella's 10 times better than you and they're on the dole.
Yeah, well, I'll join the army then, won't I? Like Loverboy.
You leave him out of this, you.
Aye, aye. No one's joining the army here. But if you leave school now, you'll be walking the streets.
It's youth training. Well, what's good to me staying on, eh?
To get qualifications.
And what's the use of qualifications?
So you can get a better job.
But there are no jobs. Oh, God, you're telling me to stay on to get qualifications to get a job. But there are no jobs. And then you're telling me I can't leave school because there's no jobs. You know, it's like going backwards and forwards on the ferry.
There's no jobs now. If you stay on at school, by the time you leave, there might be work.
Well, when's that?
When we get shut of this lot.
When's the next election then?
1988.
1988? God, I'll be 20 and we're going to stay on school till I'm 20 when I can't even pass me CSEs.
You could if you tried.
No chance. They're not bothered with you if you're not chewing the altar rails day in and day out.
That's not true and you know it.
Yes, it is. You ask here.
It is a bit, yeah.
A bit? You've got no chance if you don't go to mass. They treat you like a divvy.
Well, how come she's done so well?
Because she's a suck.
Oh, get lost.
Because she tries and you don't.
I'm still leaving.
You're not.
Yes, I am. I'm leaving at Easter.
You're not entitled to leave at Easter.
June, then.
And what are you going to do for money?
Sign on.
You can't sign on until September.
I'll think of something then.
You will not because you're staying on.
I'm not.
Listen, leave it, will you? Me and your mother will discuss it later.
There's nothing to talk about, is staying on. There's enough on the dole as it is. I didn't mean here, I meant in the country.
Oh, aye.
Oh, don't start. Look, it's not just about getting a job. It's about education. Well, take the Falklands. Everyone was making out like it was a war between goodies and baddies. You know, a democracy against a dictatorship. When really it was about world politics and economics. Well, it takes education to make you realise that.
I think we've got enough problems nearer home, Karen, love.
But you couldn't get any nearer home.
Do you mean in this house or in the country?
How is it? Every time I open my mouth, you think I'm getting at you.
Because you are, aren't you?
No, must be your guilty conscience.
Oh, please, can't we just have our dinner?
No, leave it. Go on.
What?
Go on upstairs for half an hour.
I'm starving.
Leave it!
It's took me ages to cook this.
Leave it! You were the one that wanted this house, weren't you? You're the one that dragged me down this site when it was only half built and up to my knees in mud. Because you had it planned from start to finish. And I went along with you, didn't I? Yes, I went along with it, because you know why? Because I thought, well, God love us, he never gets nothing. But I remember saying to you at the time, what happens if I come out to work? And you said you weren't bothered. But now that it's happened, God blimey, you've done nothing but get on me back morning, noon and night.
Not for losing your job.
Oh, no, what for then?
For packing it in altogether.
I haven't packed in, for God's sake! Do you know what the trouble with you is, eh?
Oh, go on, tell me.
You're full of airs and graces.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think you're Annabelle Collins, don't you? You even joined the Ratepayers Association. You, the Ratepayers? You were paying rent on the council house 5 minutes ago. You forgot where you come from, girl.
No, I haven't forgotten where I've come from. We're going to make damn sure we never go back there. But you, it'd suit you fine, wouldn't it? Because living in a decent house is too much trouble.
Oh, no, it's no trouble for me, girl, because I can still remember what it's like to be skint. But I've heard you talking. Oh, yes, Teresa. No, Teresa. It's lovely having your own house, Teresa. That's why I've got to be like these prissy...
What?
Oh, you heard. What are you looking at me like that for? Hey? Pretend you've never had the nest looking for...
What were you going to say?
Pretend you've never had the place of scouts, don't you? Well, no more, because I live in this house, and I'm the man of the house. And work or no work, I still am.
To be the man of the house.
I still am, aren't I?
No, you spend all day in the alehouse.
I haven't been near the alehouse.
Oh, no.
No!
Hello. Yes, it is. Well, is it leaking now, love? No, I can have somebody around there first thing in the morning. No, there's no call-out charge, love. It's just labour. What number? 16, I don't know where it is. All right, then, bye.
You've started the agency, haven't you?
Yeah. Divorce?
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk soft.
No, it's happening all the time. You know, especially when you get to their age and the family's grown up and that.
Now, me mum and dad never get divorced.
Well, I bet everyone says that about their mum and dad.
Oh, just shut up.
I've been thinking about it. You know, ever since they started arguing. Haven't you?
What?
Been thinking about it?
Look, just change the subject, will you?
I'm starving.
Oh, you make me sick, you do.
What?
You're talking about divorce one minute and your belly the next.
Well, you told me to change the subject. Anyway, I don't know why we couldn't carry on eating down there. We can eat them just as well up here.
They've stopped now.
Who would you go with?
What are you talking about?
Who would you go with if they split up?
Look, they're not going to split up.
They'd have to fight over custody.
Yeah, and the loser gets you.
Oh, funny.
Right. I'll tell your ma and dad that everything's rosy for you.
Everything?
And that you're wanting for nothing.
Nothing?
And that you'll be across to see us.
Yes, with some boiled bacon and cabbage.
Oh, aye.
Oh, your taxi's here.
Aye.
Well,
He's been gone a long time, your man, now, hasn't he? Is there really nobody else?
no.
In all this time?
No.
Why not?
Haven't felt the need for anyone. Haven't the same patience over here, Will.
No.
Oh, have a good
Take
journey.
care of yourself now.
Yeah.
I could always send him away.
Well, you'd missed your boat.
I'm sure there's another one tomorrow.
Well, you're very welcome to my couch.
The couch.
Don't spoil it, Will. Please.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How long have you thought that?
Thought what?
That I was mutton dressed as lamb.
I never said that.
You were gonna say it.
I only said it to her, didn't I? Didn't really.
You meant it. Bob, I'm 43 years old. When I was 30, 40 seemed a lifetime away. Now I'm 43, 50's just round the corner. You can't blame me for wanting to backpedal a bit.
Don't blame you.
Love, are you with me on this agency business?
Yeah, okay.
It's all or nothing, love.
Yeah.
What's made you change your mind?
Oh, I don't know. A few things, really. Massey. Slecky Bill. I've known Massey all my life. He's worked since he's been 15. And now when they won't let him work, he cuts his electric off.
Well, OK. We'll work again. But this time with only ourselves to depend on.
More love-smitten people profess their undying love in front of the TV cameras next in Infatuation UK.
Oh, good grief, hold on to your seats, it's Jerry Springer.
I'm trying to be kind, but this is silly.
But I used to be a man at one time.
Lots of shock from today's show.
No man has ever made me feel the way you made me feel.
The fat lady may not get me singing, but she's humming.
Nothing will seem the same again. The Jerry Springer Show, tomorrow at 7:05 on UK Living.
Fidget, she's got a fidget, a fidget, a fidget she has.
Gossard Ultra Bra gave you a great cleavage. New Gossard Ultra Bra Perfection also gives you a soft lining, cushion straps, and stay-in-place pads. So no more fidget.
I love going to Grandma's. She gives me treacle tart with yummy ambrosia Devon custard, or custard with apple pie, or custard with rhubarb crumble, or sometimes fruit salad with custard. She must like cooking. I'll be perfectly happy with ambrosia on its own.
Made with full cream Devon milk, no other custard has the creamy taste of ambrosia. Ambrosia. Devon knows how they make it so creamy.
What on earth makes eggs scramble? And fruit jam? The Breville pie magic, of course. Pop in the pastry, the filling, and delicious pies in just 8 minutes. Mmm. No wonder every dinner's a winner. The Breville pie magic. It's a brevelation.
Excuse me, missus. Could you move to your right, please? I'm trying to see the telly.
If you don't have an up-to-date TV license, it means that you're watching while others are paying, even if you're just putting it off.
What are you doing? I'm just watching the golf.
Don't kid yourself. You're risking a big fine. TV license evasion. It's not fair, it's not right, and it's against the law.
Everything seems to happen at once. First, Robert falls out of a tree. And now...
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the world. I know I could always be good to one.
Life in prison.
Just how nasty do I have to be before you put me in solitary?
That's it! That's it!
You know something else that works?
Life after prison.
It isn't stupid! It's what I needed to do!
What you need to do is have your head examined.
know that I'd love coming into my life.
Inside or Out. There's no escaping dangerous women. Tonight at 11 on UK Living.
Life is only partly sweet in Brookside now.
Smarten you up a bit.
I've got drawers and drawers of clothes upstairs.
Well, you never wear them.
It's a waste of money buying me stuff.
You don't want to be so old-fashioned. You want modernising. New jumpers instead of that old stuff. New underpants.
I've got enough underwear.
Fancy walking about in an old cardigan like that. I bet people think you've nothing else to wear.
Look, I don't want anything, and that's it.
Oh, is it?
Money doesn't grow on trees.
I know.
Spend, 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 that's you.
Not with the catalogue, Harold. I can pay weekly.
With the what?
That'll be Michelle. Go on, answer the door.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Can we come in?
Come in, Michelle. Sit down.
Thanks. I've brought the new catalogue over. Annabelle Collins has still got the other one.
Oh, that's all right.
You said to drop over after tea with it.
Oh, yes. Oh, give it here, Michelle. Let's have a look. Oh, it's ages since I saw one of these.
Really?
I've been saying Harry wants some new clothes, Michelle.
Take no notice, Michelle.
Don't say that. She wants the commission, don't you, Michelle?
Well, I'm not that bothered now, really. It's just something to do.
Oh. Let's find the cardigans. Where are you going?
For a walk.
In this weather, you'll catch your death of cold.
Well, you can order me some long johns then, can't you?
Oh, can I?
And Edna, make them thermal in this weather.
Oh, he's a misery. It's argue, argue, all he does.
Oh, we're only in these later years, surely.
Oh, no, it's been like that all our married life.
How can you stand it?
Stand it? I love it.
What's it like, eh?
Oh, that's nectar, that, love.
Dad, could I ask you something?
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing really.
Oh, I say it's a secret, is it?
I might tell you if you give me a taste of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, that's horrible.
You've got to have an acquired taste, love.
Have you done that job for the agency yet?
No, I've got it here. Only changed a couple of rings on the Kuke. It's only down the road and left down a minute.
In a minute? You've been saying that since I was going out to school this morning.
Aye, aye, lady. Keep your nose out of my business. Right, what is it you want to ask me?
Oh, nothing.
Some of these prices.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I reckon we'd be better off in part exchange. Wish I got that damn Ford back.
We don't have to get a new car, George.
I'm only looking.
We've still got Petra's. Well, we will have. Besides, we might need the money for something else.
If it's going to make you feel any better, Marie, I'll put the flaming magazine away.
What if our Michelle decides she wants to keep the house for herself?
Oh, don't tell daft.
I'm not talking daft.
It's not going to come to that.
Algie, you know it's not going to come to that. Look at you sitting there, smug. Don't you think about what could happen?
Yeah, I do think about it, Marie, but I don't let it get me all on edge like it's doing with you.
My nerves aren't on edge.
Aren't they?
No.
Oh.
suppose she's got to struggle now. There across the road.
Are you weakening, Marie? Starting to feel sorry for her?
She does cleaning, you know. Oh, I couldn't bring myself to that level. It's degrading. No. Ooh, couldn't do it.
She might have to do it, love. He's redundant. There's not much money in that house.
I couldn't do anything like that.
Well, he won't have to do anything like that now, will he, love?
What a day.
Hi, babe.
What are you doing?
Nothing?
Oh, I see you doing nothing. Have you done that cooker?
Not yet.
Well, what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Bob, that call came in this morning. It's only down the road.
And I've been sorting my tools outside. Barry's been at them. I can't find the tool that I want.
I don't think you're being very fair.
All right, I'm on my way, babe.
It's no way to run a business.
Oh, come on, Sheila, I'm on my way now.
Well, I'm going out cleaning. You can't get off your backside to go and put a few rings on a cooker.
Oh, come on, girl, I'm not too keen on working in other people's houses.
Oh, come on, love. Get yourself sorted out. Hey! Have you been drinking?
Only a little bit of home brew.
We'll have some mints before you go in anybody's house.
Sheila?
What? Oh, good heavens.
Has he gone?
Oh, you've decided to put an appearance in, have you? Good, you can help me with the tea.
But I don't want any.
Have you had any of your dad's own brew?
Yeah.
Well, don't have any more. I think it's poison.
He'll drink anything, won't he?
Had my way, I'd throw the lot down the sink.
Well, go on then.
Oh, you're joking. It's his pride and joy, is that?
Mum, can I ask you something?
Depends what it is.
I've had a letter off Mike.
Oh, what's he got to say?
Well, he wants me to go and see him down at Saffron Walden.
So?
Well, like, can I?
When?
Next weekend.
I don't know. You'll have to ask your dad.
Oh, why?
You're just better, that's all.
Look, you're the one making the money, aren't you? You're the one running the agency. Why don't you make a decision?
I am. I'm saying you'd better ask your dad.
What do you think of that, Michelle? Do you like the colour?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice colour.
I think beige would suit him. Yes, I'll order one of those.
And you still want the white fronts?
Why not? Be a devil. It'll be a bit of a laugh.
Well, if it goes mad, you can always send them back.
It's a problem when your children grow up. I wanted to get something for our Kevin. What do you think?
I don't know. What hasn't he got?
Well, that's just the problem. He's got everything.
Well, what about something for the house then?
I think it'd be safer to stay with clothes. Get him some jeans, perhaps.
Right.
Hello? Yes, it is. Yes, we do. Can I help you? Right. Right. Tomorrow morning. What number is it, Don? Yeah, I know where that is. OK. Tomorrow morning, then. Right, bye.
Is that more work?
Yeah. That's 5 today.
You're made up, you, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Word's getting round.
Entrepreneurship, that's what you're doing.
What's that?
Oh, it was a term used in the Industrial Revolution. It means the undertakers of risk.
Oh. Well, you learn something every day.
You get no Damon anything for his birthday?
Yeah, I'm not sure he deserves it.
Where is it?
I'm giving him the money. He can get what he likes.
Oh, wait, Mum, I'm giving him the money too.
Well, there'll be no complaints then, will there?
Your dad doesn't like going into people's houses, does he?
No. Well, he's used to working on the shop floor with a team.
He works hard, then.
Oh, speak of the devil.
You said it.
Just had another call for work.
Oh, good.
Oh, don't get so excited about it, love.
Sheila, girl, I'm up to there with this, honest.
Dad,
What?
can I go see Mike?
Where?
That's his camp in Saffron Walden.
Oh, no.
Oh, why?
I said no and don't ask again, OK?
Bob.
Listen, I haven't said anything before. I don't even want to knock around with squaddies.
He's not a squaddy, his name's Mike.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, love, but I said leave it.
Are you just going to sit there?
Think about it, love.
Sheila, I said no, and I mean no!
Did you see that? Come on, pull over.
All right. All right.
On an ocean of sorrow, true love never dies. Inside the pocket of a clown. Sailors, strong and true, let no watch things through you. Show
Turn on to CMT on the hour every hour and you could win a holiday to America.
If you pay off your credit card balance every month or every other month, you won't be interested in this. If you're one of 9 million who don't, you will. In most respects, the Royal Bank of Scotland MasterCard is just like any other credit card.
It's accepted throughout the world.
But the main difference between this card and other leading credit cards is the interest rate they charge you. Royal Bank MasterCard charges 14.5% APR. Compare that with Lloyds Access.
Midland Visa. Barclays Visa.
Or NatWest Access. That's about 50% more than Royal Bank MasterCard charges. There's no annual fee, and you don't even have to bank with them. Want one?
For more information on Royal Bank MasterCard, telephone 0800 16 16 16 now.
Believe me, it's not easy looking natural on film. I'm Alan Weisinger. As a movie makeup artist, the biggest challenge is to get a beautiful natural look, especially in close-up. The new Naturals range from Max Factor has soft, fresh colors, inspired by nature. Light, gentle formulas that feel natural on the skin. You give me Max Factor Naturals, I'll give you a beautiful look, naturally.
New Max Factor Naturals. The makeup of makeup artists. Max Factor International.
John, have you got any regrets about your life at all?
Yes.
What you've done or haven't done?
Yes. I haven't had enough sex.
It's Now 32 with Queen and Meatloaf. The massive number ones from Blur and Simply Red. 40 of the biggest hits around, including the number ones from Shaggy and Coolio. Now 32 with Everything But the Girl, Cher and Eternal, Oasis, Pulp and Tina Turner. Now 32. That's what I call music.
Want to travel to the United States? See superstar Garth Brooks live in concert? Well, you can get there by watching country music television, any hour, on the hour. Turn on to CMT, the spirit of America.
George, what are you doing?
Looking at this lot.
That's our Michelle's catalogue stuff. Put it back.
God, look at this. Who in their right mind's ordered this?
Selling partridges, I think.
Never. What's he going to start doing in this tree felling?
Put it back, George.
I'm only having a look.
If our Michelle comes in, she'll go mad.
God, look at the size of it. It's like a tent.
I think it's quite nice.
You must be joking.
Well, for that great oaf it is.
Well, he's never going to pick up another bird wearing that unless she's blind.
What are you doing?
Oh, I've got to try it on, Marie, just for a laugh.
She bought something for everybody on the close.
No, she's still looking.
Her brain's painted on. She spends money like Paul Getty.
She's only looking. There's no harm in that.
Not usually. But when Edna starts looking, she starts spending. See you, love.
Sure.
It'd be ace if you'd come and chop down some trees with me, love. We'd have a great time, and I've got a boat. So, what about getting married then, eh? Hey, wanna dance, love? Hey, come on.
What do you think you're doing?
Just having a laugh.
That's from my catalogue.
It's that shirt that Alan Partridge ordered.
I know what it is, Marie.
We're only having a bit of a laugh, Michelle.
Yeah, very funny.
Oh, it is funny, Michelle. Can you imagine Alan Partridge trying to chat up a woman looking like that?
Have you had a close look at yourselves recently? You're not exactly man about town, are you, George? You couldn't have been that smart chatting up the women. Look what you ended up with.
Sorry, Michelle.
Put a shirt on, George. You make me feel sick to look at you. I think it's time that you and me had a little talk.
What about?
Our Petra stuff. George, me and our Michelle are gonna have a talk. You see, I've been thinking very seriously, Michelle, about you and Terry.
That's our business, Marie.
I know that, but I can't help but think about it, can I? Put yourself in my position. I mean, I feel responsible.
For me and Terry?
He's all right, is Terry. I get some good vibrations from Terry. He's got a good aura.
Yeah.
Much better than Gavin's.
And, what vibrations do you get from me, Marie?
Good. Very good. You and Terry are suited.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you getting at, Marie?
Well, like I said, I've been thinking about you and Terry.
So you said?
Well, you're all gonna get married, aren't you?
Married? I don't know. Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, you've got to lead your own life. I can appreciate that.
I haven't thought about it, really.
I was only saying to George the other day, I said, just think, George, there's our Petra gone. And soon our Michelle will go. She'll be wedding Terry, then it's just going to be you, me and the kids.
Look, Marie, you look after your future and let me look after mine.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't want to interfere. It's just that I've been thinking about it, that's all. You know, like you do when there's been a bereavement. I don't want you to go. You could stay here forever as far as I'm concerned.
That's very good of you. But like you say, I've got a lot to think about.
Well, don't think on it too long.
Oh, but remember Gavin and Petra. I don't want to make a mistake. There's been a lot of mistakes in our family. I want to make sure that the vibrations are dead right.
So, how much have you spent?
Nothing.
It's a wonder.
Yet.
You have to put a stop to it, Edna. You're a compulsive spender.
I'm not.
First it was that stuff down at the bookies. Now this. We're not made of money, you know.
Well, if I can't get a few things from the catalogue for a bit of pleasure, it's time to pack up. It's only £1 a week.
It all adds up.
I was thinking of getting something for our Kevin. He's coming to his dinner tomorrow. I said he's coming
I
to
heard
his...
you.
And I don't want you playing up.
I won't be here.
You will be here, Harold Cross. And you'll behave like a proper father to him.
I will when he behaves like a proper son. Instead of being hitched to some trollop who's the mother of some kid at his school.
Oh, shut up and watch the telly.
Sorry about Shelton.
It's okay.
What's Marie going on for?
I don't know what she's on about.
Me getting married and leaving home.
Well, you know me, Michelle. Marie doesn't tell me much.
I know what she's after.
Oh, yeah?
The house. She's after the house, isn't she?
Well, she never said.
Even when I put the flaming rings on the thing, the soft old one was still stuck there, breathing down my neck.
Well, you should have told her to leave you alone.
Well, don't you think I didn't?
Must be awkward.
Yeah, you're having second thoughts about it now, aren't you?
What?
The agency. Not such a good idea, is it?
Hang on a minute.
Your idea, girl.
You got the idea from that blasted Jackson woman. So don't come home from one piddling little job and start dishing out the blame on me, Bobby Grant, just because some old woman's put you off your work. I go to work as well, remember? Don't move, love. I'll get it. Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, no, not at this time of night, love. Why, what's happened? Yes. Well, I understand that, love. I appreciate that. Love, I know you can't work in the dark. I can have somebody around there first thing in the morning. I'm sure it's only a minor fault. All right. All right then, Louie. Bye.
What's up?
Who have we got working on that hairdresser's hairport?
Why?
No electricity since the bloke left. Fella down there's doing his knot. There's women had to go home with their hair soaking wet.
Oh, blimey.
It's not funny, love. He's going on about doing a lot of talking if the job's not finished.
Well, all right, love, I can't go down tonight, can I?
No, but you can go round first thing in the morning.
Oh, well, cross me heart, love, today.
Who is doing that job?
Jack.
He's an electrician, isn't he?
Of course he is.
I'm beginning to wonder.
It's probably the stupid girls down there, you know what they are. Look, me and Matty will go down in the morning, we'll soon sort it out.
Right. And Bob? Our Karen isn't a baby.
Sheila, no.
Don't start shouting at me. That's all I'm saying.
I'll get it. Hello, Michelle.
I'm sorry I've been so long with this.
Oh, it's all right. Come through.
Hello, Annabelle. Hello. I'm just returning Michelle's catalogue. Oh, I see you're wearing Paul's cardigan.
Best thing I ever bought. Pure wool, you see.
I'm going to get him another one just like it.
Same taste, eh?
Yes. Funny, that. Actually, it's his favourite cardigan. Well, it was until you bought it at the Bring and Buy. He's never forgiven me. Still,
I see.
I've spotted an identical one in Michelle's catalogue.
Sit down, Annabelle.
I really can't stop. Paul and I are going out. Thanks, Michelle. I am sorry I've kept it so long. The list's inside.
I'll see to it now.
I'm glad you've called round, Annabelle. I wanted to have a word. Well, it's been a long time since I've sat in this room. Not since...
Oh, yeah. A lot's changed.
It has.
George, put the kettle on. Annabelle and I'll have a cup of tea.
Not talking now, is that it?
You can get some decent stuff in here, can't you?
You're not listening to me, are you?
I might get something for the garden.
I want what's best for my two, Gary and little George. And I was wondering if you could tell me some things about Gordon School.
Well, it's a private school.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And very expensive.
Well, money's no object now. Not with Petra's.
No, of course not. Well, everyone has a right to send their child to a private school. Though not everyone enjoys being there.
It's just a thought at the moment.
Yes.
Only we're going to have to be deciding soon about the secondary schools, and I want the best for them.
Well, I'd better be going. Paul will be wondering where I am. I'll see if I can find the prospectus from Gordon School for you.
I'll come over with you. George, I'm just going to see Edna. Bye.
Bye.
Tra.
Private school?
What?
What's she going on about a private school for?
Well, perhaps she wants to give Gary and little George a good start in life.
I've got other things to spend money on.
Well, you never know. It might do them some good.
If they went to a private school, they'd wreck the place. It's not a private school they want, it's a prison sentence.
Bye. I? Pop over any time, Annabelle.
Thanks.
Is Edna in?
Come in. I'm going up for a bath.
Well, don't run all the hot water off.
I'm not interrupting, am I?
Oh, no, come in.
I thought I'd pop over.
Oh, I'm glad you did. Our Kevin's coming down tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't like the idea. He gets all worked up. He'll end up having a heart attack over it.
I know what it's like, Edna. Me and me dad were always arguing.
Were you?
Ooh, we never saw eye to eye. At least Harry's a respectable fella. Now, my dad, that's a different story.
Is it?
I had to bring those two up. Petra and our Michelle. He was never there. We never knew where he was.
Well, you've done a good job.
Drunk half the time. Or at sea.
Oh, dear.
My mum died when I was 14.
Oh.
I've had to struggle, Edna.
That's what it's been like with Harold. A struggle. He says he'll walk out if Kevin comes round.
Ah, it's all talk, though, with Harry. Hard on the outside. Heart of gold.
I'll get it. Hello? Yes, it is. Oh. Who did the job, love? Jack. Just a minute. Bobby! Telephone!
Who is he?
More complaints.
What about?
About Jack.
Blasted agency.
Don't blame me!
Hello. Yes, it is, love, yeah. Yeah? No, don't worry. No, well, I'll come round myself, yeah? You sure it's an electrical fault? Yes, all right, then. Yeah. I'll see you later. Yeah, ta.
More complaints.
Yes, more complaints, and there's going to be another complaint when I get back. This agency's more trouble than it's worth.
Some sexually experienced teenagers join Jerry Springer next with their mothers, who are almost demented with their daughter's behaviour. The story continues.
There's nothing we can't talk about.
Not exactly.
Then what? Exactly.
It frightens me when I think what she may be willing to do to make it happen.
I could break every bone in his body.
Why are you doing this? Why?
Is he the father of your baby? Why all these questions? Why do you doubt me? Why don't you let Mama just loosen you up a little bit? Once a floozy, always a floozy, if you ask me.
All this and more on The Young and the Restless, tonight at 8 on UK Living.
When I was a little girl, I was a big star.
Fletch is clumsy.
Bigger star than you ever were.
Thinks she's crazy.
Someone is falling asleep tonight. And I didn't have to kiss. A lot of wet, sloppy mouths either.
Thank you.
Room service. I know everything you do. First you get rid of the house, and then you get rid of me.
Vanessa and Lynn Redgrave star in the remake of the classic Whatever Happened To, tonight at 9 on UK Living.
Oh, here we go. I suppose I'll have to do the wibbly wobblies again. Hello, what's this? Looks interesting.
This is
the number 1.
Oh. Wonder what these buttons do.
The VTech Electronic Baby Walker with a built-in electronic activity centre that grows with your child.
Look, no hands. The perfect cure for the wibbly wobblies.
Look into VTech. Much more than meets the eye.
Made with full cream Devon milk, no other custard has the creamy taste of Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Devon knows how they make it so creamy.
I was completely happy with what I was using before. I'd been using it for years.
What makes Always different to conventional towels?
The complete difference with Always was the fact that there was no feeling. It was like a feeling of freedom.
The Always surface is different from conventional towels, drawing virtually all the liquid into the towel, so you feel fresh and dry.
All the other people I've told about this, they're using them already. So it seems like I'm the last one to catch on.
With Always, all you feel is fresh and dry. Experience the difference.
I have to look good in the mornings. Here's my secret. One daily application feeds and refreshes when smoothed evenly on the tongue. New Breakfast Bio yogurt from Muller. Smooth, creamy yogurt, essentially succulent fruits combined with cereals and fibre. See the difference it makes? New Breakfast Bio, if you have to be good in the mornings. From Muller, who else?
Somebody's delicious Christmas party food, including mini ribs and fruit tarts, is spoiling everybody for choice. It's because they're on a budget. For an open-minded view of car insurance, call Swinton on 0800 600 700 now.
The whitest bar. Nestle Milky Bar.
A new day dawns, and two women go to work in a man's world. A harsh, grubby world full of strange traditions. But these are strong women, brave and true, and they care for each other with a passion few can match. Police detectives with the gentle touch. Cagney